Do you see something in the world that you want to change? Or maybe you want to start a movement to fire Nancy Pelosi or Paul Ryan. I'm Terri Broussard Williams, and I believe that leaders turn moments into movements. And I know this because I've done it many times. You see, in 2002, I was a press secretary for a campaign, and my boss lost. That night, I turned to him and said, "What am I going to do? I don't have a job." I was 23 years old and had to tell my parents that I was unemployed. So I began looking for a lobby job, just like Elle Woods and Legally Blonde too. And so with a little faith and fortitude, in just 3 months, I was walking the halls at the Louisiana State Capitol. And 2 years later, I passed a law that made every restaurant in the state smoke-free, saving millions of lives. I did it using the Firestarter Formula. First, you have to find a cause, something that you're passionate about. Next, you communicate it to others so that they can join you. Third, you want to build a collective, have a group of people that will stand proud behind you to build a movement. And last, you're going to get your hands dirty to create change. I watched my parents and grandparents use the same thing in the philanthropic space. My grandparents built a church, and decades later, it burned down. But my mother and father stepped up as leaders who turned moments into movements to rebuild the church. Just a couple of months later, my father passed away, and we buried him in that church. But his legacy and the movement he started continues today. I've also used the Firestarter Formula when chairing philanthropic events and raising money for nonprofits. It all works the same. I hope to be able to teach your audience the Firestarter Formula in a talk real soon. Thank you so much, and let's build movements together.